What's up, guys? This is Chris here with Servin and Swervin, and today we're going to be checking out the Art Museum. It's in Forest Park in St. Louis. Forest Park is one of the most visited spots in St. Louis, and the Art Museum is really cool. Here's a little backdrop, and we'll go check it out. So if you're from St. Louis, you've probably taken a picture here, or you've taken a picture for your prom right here with the Art Museum in the background. And it's just a really cool place to check out, whether you love museums or not. There's a statue of St. Louis right up front, so you could actually see who St. Louis is named after. And you know, it's right here in Forest Park, which is a big park in St. Louis. It's actually the most visited spot in St. Louis. It beats out the Arch. So it's in Forest Park. So if you're going to go to the St. Louis Zoo, you know, which a lot of people go to, Forest Park is made up of a lot of other different things, like the Science Center or the Art Museum or the Muny. So if you're going to go to the zoo, might as well take the kids to the Art Museum too. It's good for kids, it's good for adults. My daughter is 11 and she really enjoyed it. And you know, I think kids of all ages can really appreciate sculptures or things from the past. And obviously I came with my daughter, so she kind of just walks a little fast and checks things out, but come here by yourself so you could really read the labels. And right now they're doing Nubia, which is a focus on Africa, and it's going to be really cool. They're going to have that going on. But anyway, here's the gift shop, which is awesome. You know, any spot like this always has a gift shop. And remember, it's free to come here, so might as well spend some money at the gift shop. But the the Treasures of Africa, the Nubia, that's what they have going on right now. It's like every month they'll switch what they have, and that one actually costs a little bit of money, so I didn't check that out. But here's some artwork that we have, 2 different periods. We have the art of the unconscious. We have different categories, the modern still life, that are going to be posted on the walls to kind of let you know what you're looking at. And you know, it's really it's really spread out. It's really categorized really well too, so anybody can really understand it. And this is all on the first floor, and we're about to go to the second floor here in a second. And each floor is even divided into different areas. But yeah, come and check it out. Like I said, you see kids of all ages, people from all walks of life checking it out and, you know, really enjoying it. It is one of the top things to do in St. Louis. So if you're in St. Louis, make sure to check out the Art Museum. Like I said, it's free. It's in Forest Park. There's a lot of stuff to do around here, so might as well. And bring the family along with you. And then up next is actually one of the most interesting parts of most museums. It's the ancient Egyptian art, where you're going to find the mummies, where you're going to find different things from ancient Egypt, which people are very interested in. You're going to find things from the pharaohs, things from what they believe, different tablets. You know, the St. Louis Art Museum has a lot of different treasures right here in St. Louis. So if you haven't been here, make sure to come check it out. Up next, something that's interesting is the different coinage from out the years. This goes back to coins from ancient Rome and really the Hellenistic period and really all over the world. So it's kind of cool to see how things don't change. This is one of my, it was kind of one of my favorite parts of the Art Museum. Well, there's a lot of different cool parts, but it's nice seeing old currency and how it's so similar. You'd think we'd be so different, but we're still so much the same. So yeah, beautiful building. A great attraction for St. Louis. It really is. And as kids, I'm from right over the river in Illinois, but you know, as kids we'd go to field trips here, and a really cool spot. They have some cool landscapes of St. Louis, different work. That might be my favorite type of artist, is just different landscapes and different colors and just, you know, creative artwork and different pieces like that. This painting's actually got a real cool story behind it. Where Are We Now? Look it up. It's a really cool painting about a nuclear war and causes and effects and what that would have. So, and then it goes into different like furniture as well up here coming. But yeah, different artwork, different paintings.
What? On the fish?
Behind the line, remember? Make sure you stay across the line. This one right here has all the constellations, so it's really cool. It's called the Celestial Sphere. Obviously, 1934. It's bronze. It's from Paul Manning, and it's cool. It has all of the different. And this right here is to represent nighttime and space. The lady that the constellations rest on. So I thought that was a real cool piece of artwork, and I really enjoyed it. But make sure to check out the maps, because there's so much to do here. You could easily spend 3 to 4 hours. So check out the maps. Make sure you see what you want to see. And I took a picture for these two because they were like doing selfies and stuff. So make sure to help people out. They're gonna want to take a picture, and it's a memorable experience. Especially I'm from St. Louis, and even me coming here is definitely a special time. So come out here, and obviously we had the World's Fair Pavilion here, and we had the World's Fair in St. Louis. So we have different memorabilia about that from 1904 World's Fair here in St. Louis. So different memorabilia and collector's items. The modern world focuses on the 1.5 million immigrants who came here to America, so it's going to have artwork from all over that time period. Really cool, really interesting, and it's cool to see that transition in that point of life. So here's where we're going to see the different architectures. This is from the Chinese period right here, I do believe. And you can kind of tell from the different metals they use and the different styles. You're going to see a lot more bronze in some places. You're going to see a lot more silver in others. You're going to see kind of the different areas that came from the different cultures. Talks about Taoism and Buddhism and just different beliefs. It's a history of the world here at the St. Louis Art Museum. These go back centuries. The arts and crafts movement in America. Some really cool pieces and something fun to do here with kids. Obviously, there's going to be different things, but make a little scavenger hunt, Try to find different things from different areas. That's what we did on one of our field trips to kind of give them something to do and something to, kids love games. So if you're going to bring them to the art museum, think of a scavenger hunt beforehand. Maybe to find one thing from China, one thing from Japan, one utensil, one tool, just different things like that would be always cool. down here it's going to have this hallway, and each hallway is going to have a different room from a different time period and how the actual landscape would work. Which is really cool, so you're actually going to be looking into the rooms of what it actually would have looked like.
We should go to the Magic House sometime so I can see that.
Oh, 100%. Like I said, I want to go to all the main things. You could tell this time period really had an attention for detail and really cared about the small intricacies of the different artwork they did and the different furniture and the different styles and paintings. So I'm really trying to get my daughter to, like, her and I to travel the world together, really, just doing the whole YouTube thing, but also working. So I'm having her be my little camera girl, but I don't know what I'm doing, so she doesn't know what she's doing either. So we're figuring it out as we go. So, but I serve and bartend, and I just go all over the country. Maybe Scottsdale, Arizona, or South Beach, Miami, or Destin, Florida, Martha's Vineyard. And as she gets older, I want her to just travel with me, whether that's on vacations or whether that's just her and I, just traveling the world, making little videos, and that's the dream. But yeah, Armor and Arms was one of my favorite things. It really was. It was real cool, different weaponry. I love seeing things like this, which I think everybody does, really. A lot of cool guns, the knives, things from knights. You always think it's like things from movies. You almost forget that this is real life, that knights were a real thing, and they had their swords. This is a two-handed sword, and they had their axes, and you get to kind of see some of that and relive some of history. Well, guys, thanks for coming and checking out the St. Louis Art Museum. Hopefully you saw some cool things and, just got to see, maybe you're going to go here on vacation or, so maybe now you kind of know of something to check out. We're here in Forest Park. Check out the St. Louis Zoo, the Art Museum, the Science Center. Go to the Boathouse and rent out a little kayak and go kayaking or paddle boarding. It's a cool spot to check out. Or maybe go get some food at The Hill, which is a local favorite for Italian food. But yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel as I do the main things to do in St. Louis and wherever else I go. After all that walking, you are going to get tired, so... But hey, it was a good day, a nice fun afternoon. The kids, maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't, who knows. But thanks guys, subscribe, check me out, I appreciate you. If you learned anything or saw anything that you thought was cool, give the video a thumbs up. If not, hey, I'm in the beginner process, still trying to figure this whole channel out and traveling thing, but at least we're going out and seeing the sights and doing the things.